Are you serious? Are you serious? What? What's going on? Okay, Indianapolis, Indiana, about an hour south of where I'm sitting right here. I want to thank Mike Dell for this report. Four airplanes had to make emergency landings all in Indianapolis. Now get this. The runways were busier than scheduled yesterday, Tuesday, April 29, 2014, at the Indianapolis International Airport, where four airplanes made safe emergency landings. And another 13 flights had to be diverted from Chicago to land in Indianapolis because of bad weather. But that's a separate situation. We had 4 emergency landings in one day in Indianapolis. Airport spokesman Carlo Bertoni said 2 of the emergency landings involved commercial airlines. One was a military plane and one was a private jet. It started this way. The first landing involved was a regional carrier, a United Airlines flight from Newark, New Jersey to Indianapolis, which landed at 8:30 a.m. after this 50-seat aircraft indicated a possible problem with the auxiliary power unit. They made an emergency landing, and they had to slowly taxi to the gate. Then at 11:30 a.m., a military aircraft with only the pilot aboard made an emergency landing after taking off from Camp Atterbury en route to Fort Wayne, Indiana. The plane showed a possible trapped fuel indicator. Then at 2:45 p.m., a MD-80 plane flown by Delta Airlines with 112 passengers aboard stopped in Indianapolis, an emergency landing. It was flying from Milwaukee to Atlanta when the left engine compression issue came on. The plane also had to taxi to the gate, and passengers were unable to disembark normally. Now, Bertoni said he didn't yet know the results of any mechanical evaluations of these planes, and though all of the planes landed without problems or indications or fire or any immediate dangerous conditions, this is very unusual. 1 emergency landing at an airport is an unusual day. 4? Now get this. He said, I've never seen anything like this in one day. Then later that evening, at 7:35 p.m., a Lear private jet landed with reports of a possible fire. It was towed to the private hangar area, and the passenger and crew exited without any problems. We have no information on that flight either. So, meanwhile, rain and stormy weather in Chicago forced the diversion of 13 other flights, all that were supposed to land in O'Hare International Airport in Chicago, were all sent to Indianapolis. So it's just kind of bizarre, if you will. Now, let me just say this. When Heidi and I went to Jamaica, and I was preaching in the convention there, on our way home, in Jamaica, we got on the plane, and they taxied out into the runway, and we sat for 2 hours. The pilot came on and said, we have the engine light has come on. We have indication of some problems, and so we're going to have to taxi back to the gate and see if we can reset the computer. So they did, and the maintenance guys came out. They tried to reset the computer and said, no, it's not working. Something's wrong with the plane. Everybody's going to get off. We're going to put you on another flight, another plane, and we're going to fly you home. So we had a 3-hour delay. And where was I flying to? Indianapolis. So, you just start to wonder about. Actually, we were in Miami. We had already flown from Jamaica to Miami, and we were in the Miami airport getting ready to fly to Indianapolis. So you just start to wonder about some of these things. But anyway, 4 emergency landings in one day, Indianapolis airport. Just something I thought you should know. We will continue to, especially in lieu of the fact that the Malaysian Air Flight 370 is still missing. How does it just disappear in thin air? Where's the plane? Well, there is I want to thank Rosemary, North Carolina. There is a claim that a plane wreckage has been found. According to AP Associated Press, the countries searching for the missing Malaysian jet are assessing a claim by a resource survey company that it found possible plane wreckage in the northern Bay of Bengal. That would be near India. Malaysian defense ministers are saying so the location is far from where the underwater and surface search has been concentrated for weeks. But Australia-based Geo Resources Limited stressed that it's not certain it found the Malaysian airline plane, but it thought it found something. So again, we'll wait and hear what that is. Folks, I don't believe that plane's in the water anywhere in the ocean. I really don't. I believe we know the plane was taken. They shut the transponders off, the three different independent transponders. They shut them down manually. We know the pilots turned the plane and went a different direction. We know they flew the plane there 7.5 hours. We knew they avoided radar detection. I mean, come on, we know the plane was taken. We know the plane was taken. So it's not in the water. It's somewhere in an underground hangar, and we do not have the story yet. And we'll continue to pray for all the passengers and their families till this thing is resolved. In Jesus' name, pray.